it. Tweet your thing and put hashtag NBA Finals on it too.
All right, bet.
And before you go live, you could go to your YouTube channel. Oh, you're already live. Yo.
We've
Anyway,
been live. Yo,
man.
everybody. Welcome to the NBA Game 6 post show. The Milwaukee Bucks have done it. For the first time in 52 years are your NBA champions. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is your finals MVP. Wow.
Wow, indeed, man. This is pretty crazy. If those of you following the NBA, it's probably a few of you guys because all the superstars have been injured. LeBron James, the list goes down. Kyrie Irving, et cetera, et cetera. So it was basically young new guys going for the title. And like CR said, he did it. The Bucks were going to win. And they did. They straight up dominated them.
Woo. Yep. Up 2-0, and now they lose 4-2.
Man. And that just goes to show you, man, everybody online was saying that the Suns can't beat a fresh team because Giannis was out. And then when Giannis comes back in, did they even beat him with Giannis in the lineup?
Yeah, they beat him the first two games.
Giannis wasn't on the Bucks,
back, though.
You okay, I believe you on that. I thought he wasn't even on the team. Maybe
he was.
In the comments or something can let us know. I believe CR, he's been following it more than I have. But, yeah, man. And Chris Paul is overrated to me. What do you think about that? Do you think Chris Paul is overrated or not?
Overrated?
Like, hey, yo.
I don't know. It's 50-50.
50-50. The thing that really gets me is that what's his name from Skip's morning show and the other guy, I forgot his name, said that he was the top 5 point guards of all time. And after watching him in the playoffs, he's older now. I don't think there's any way he's a top 5 player at all. At least
then I can agree with that. Because think about it, that means you're putting him with like Curry, Magic, John Stockton.
True. I'm right now. Damn, yeah, exactly. Steve Nash, and he was a Sun too, man. Woo!
Jason Kidd, There's been other greats.
Right now, if anybody's up on here, please like and share this tweet on the show as well. That's what I'm doing right now. That's why I'm stuttering. I'm going on to Twitter. Wrestling fans who like the NBA. Oh, that's your tweet. Oh man, did you even share your show yet?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, he's not top 5. And the thing that got me upset about this though is that the Suns were killing it. The Suns were killing it throughout the playoffs without Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Ater, the center out of nowhere. Yeah, you said that. I'm tending to believe that. Then I am tending to believe
said
that.
It ever since he came back.
I got your thing right now. I'm gonna be on there. Is anybody up in the chat room real quick? If you can, please hit that like and subscribe. I'm not even up in your chat room. But exactly when they came out, when Chris Paul came back, they started losing.
True. Yeah. Oh, like remember they were beating the Clippers, then they came back. Remember they lost like 2 games. They were able to escape the series, but they were dominating the Clippers, and then as soon as he came back, the series became more competitive.
Yeah, I think he slows down the team because when Devin Booker has the ball and everybody else, they're running up, going crazy, doing this, that, and everything. But then when Chris Paul gets it, he's playing like that 1998 basketball, slowing it down, looking for the open man, and why even play defense?
Veteran leadership.
Or veteran leadership, or just old leadership that he can't connect with the youngins. So,
yeah, because the Suns got a lot of young players.
Yeah. So it's just like, I remember this job I was at, and that they had to test us, and then all the old cats came in. They're like, "Nah, nah, nah, let us do the test because we've been here longer," and they failed it. And the reason why they failed it was because they haven't been doing it for a hot minute. All of the younger new people knew this job because it was fresh in their mind, and all the old people lost. Like they failed it because they didn't know they couldn't remember it. So I'm sort of comparing it to that, but then again, it's just like, ugh, I'm just
Yeah,
I
I
am
don't
just
know,
not
man.
feeling it. Oh, I'm gonna get this retweet
Wow,
out. Oh, if you
that's
follow
crazy.
wrestling, wrestling fans who follow the NBA, check check out my friend with a new stream live now at CO21. If you're following me at God the Swerve should as well, CO21.
Yeah, thanks for the share out.
Definitely, definitely.
Bobby, Bobby, Bobby.
But yeah, so now that we got that tweet out, if you can, please hit the like, subscribe, whatever down below. Do you think both of these teams, let alone win the championship next year, do you even think the Milwaukee Bucks or the Suns make it to the finals next year?
Nah, Nixon said, nah, I'm kidding. If I put my true NBA hat on right now, I think the
What?
Suns are done.
Yeah,
They're not making it next year.
yeah. The Suns definitely got lucky off the West Coast of LeBron James getting injured and all of the other things. So,
No Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers series.
mm,
No Murray for the Denver series.
that is true. That is true. What else? Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you say somebody who's wearing a Kobe hat or something?
No.
Because I was listening to one of the commentators on the NBA. I don't know who it was. I think it might have been Jackson or somebody. Where I think Kobe Bryant or Giannis has a tweet up from Kobe Bryant saying that he's the next big thing to look out for Giannis. So,
Yeah, yeah. Kobe said that like 2 years ago when he was rising.
wow. That's amazing. Last year's championship was a fluke. That LeBron James Lakers thing that actually happened this year, I think, is a fluke. Like I forgot about it,
Because they were in the
and
bubble.
yeah, and to have Kobe Bryant like
Mm,
predict it, yeah. But
yeah.
I mean, both of these guys, if you, I know it sounded like you didn't agree with me saying that about the bubble last year, but Kobe Bryant backed up the two biggest players that did win the
Hey.
championship, the Lakers, LeBron James, and he shouted out Giannis, and Giannis is a champion today. So, man,
Hey, sorry. I
Yeah,
missed
he
Annie.
did.
what up, Datilla?
Oh, what up, Attila?
Not much. I just got home
The
from
biggest Bucks fan.
The biggest Buck fan out of nowhere this week. Man,
She is a
yeah.
son Tatum.
who's your
I,
favorite Bucks player, Datilla?
I don't even know what player on the Bucks.
Come on.
I'm still
You
new to
could have
this
said
whole
Michael
basketball
Jordan.
thing.
You could have said Michael Jordan, you know.
Michael Jordan is a Buck?
Yeah, Chicago Bucks. It's a Buck. A bull is a female, and a buck is. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
No, yeah. Yeah, I just got home from kickboxing. I was just gonna like lay down, but since I saw
Yeah.
Sierra went live, I just joined him.
Heck yeah.
We had to go
So
live.
Elias actually won. He's on the Bucks.
Very funny.
Elias Sampson. But no, it was a crazy night. It was the bet. I don't think the finals were as popular as they were previous years, just because nobody that popular was in it. But Giannis definitely made his name. He's the next big thing. And see,
But these stars were born.
yeah. Did they have a hard time making it to the finals here? 21. I didn't quite follow the path of the Milwaukee Bucks. Because who they went against the Nets, right?
Nah,
They didn't. Okay,
the
so they had
Nets. No, yeah, they got the Nets.
yeah, and the Nets were injury written with everybody, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and what's his
Harden.
name?
So like, is the game over already, or like?
No, it's only
I don't know.
halftime. It's the halftime
You
show.
cheated.
Oh,
Besides, the Bucks won.
oh well, I mean, like, you guys have to explain this stuff to me. I'm still new to like basketball and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
But the
NBA
champion
playoffs.
is crowned. You know.
okay, champion is crowned. Okay.
Let's see.
It
It was
was
your
crazy.
Lakers.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, sir?
No, that they won. It was bases loaded, and Giannis went for the alley oop, and they got the touchdown. So the Bucks are
Wait, you
your
said touchdown.
yeah.
Oh no, they had to show that again.
Wow. But the Bucks.
They
Okay,
showed
the
a clip
Bucks.
when Giannis hit the game winner against the Knicks
Of course. Now
in the Garden. They were gonna mention the Knicks somehow.
So the Bucks did defeat the Hawks, which they were on fire. And
Yeah,
but then both teams had it very easy making it to the playoffs, cause the Nets the Bucks first went up against the Heat, and the Heat's whatever. Then they went up against the Nets, and everybody on the Nets got injured. Then they went up against the Hawks, and wasn't your boy, what's his name, with the balding head?
Trae Young got injured.
Yeah. So they got it easy with that, and then they went to the finals with the Suns and defeated them. And then
Yeah,
the Suns, their path to the finals was going against the Lakers, and AD was out, LeBron was injured. Then they defeated who? I don't know that logo for some reason. I forgot it.
the thing about the Heat were like fully loaded, and they were in the finals last year though.
They were
So I
calling
guess-
them bubble bust.
But they got swept though.
Damn, yep. That was a fraud team. And then the Suns went up against the Clippers, where what's his name? The second coming of LeBron James from the Raptors. He was out. Kwame Leonard.
Kawhi, yeah.
Kawhi, yeah. I'm trying to figure out who that other team was in the middle. The Utah Jazz?
Nah, the Utah face Clippers, Suns, Denver. You forgot about Denver.
Denver Nuggets, that's the logo.
There
Who's
you
on
go.
Denver, really? It was really
Jokic, and he was the MVP of the year.
That is true. But definitely.
They got swept as well.
Wild.
Shout out to the 6 people in the chat.
There's 6
What's
people.
good? Yeah, definitely. Let us know. Drop that link down if you want to. If anybody wants to talk about it,
I didn't even realize. Screw it, join us. You know,
I mean, I'm here even though I don't know anything about basketball.
yeah, you don't have to fully know anything about basketball. As long as you know a couple teams, you know that's all good.
exactly. But definitely a wild night. We're talking about how Chris Paul might be overrated or not, and their easy way to victory. Unless we're thinking of something wrong, unless you're going to be like, nah, CR, Swerve, and Attila are wrong. Let us know in the chatty, but both teams are not making it to the finals next year. I guarantee it.
Yeah, Mark Jackson over there.
Mark Jackson. You're watching it right now on TV. What are they doing right now?
Right now they're just talking. The commentators, you know, Mike Green, Jeff Van Gundy, and Mark Jackson.
What are they doing right now? That's my echo right now. Coming in real quick. My bad.
It's all good.
Did
Now they're
already,
doing the celebration.
okay. Did they already mention who the MVP of the finals was? Or no?
Nah, not officially, but we know it's gonna be Giannis.
Definitely.
He had 50 points, 6 blocks, and 15 rebounds.
Damn. 50.
And he had like 4 assists, something like that.
That is crazy. And he got that 50th point off a free throw. They try to foul him because supposedly he's a horrible free throw shooter like Shaquille O'Neal. But he really stuck it to them tonight, man. He was getting all of his free throw shots in. And the thing that I didn't get towards the end of the game, the Suns were only down by 6 points. and they didn't foul him, man. They were taking forever to foul him. Did you notice this here, 21?
Yeah, they were just like wasting time.
Big
What they do,
time.
Brett?
Brett's here? What? No way.
Yeah, Brett in the chat.
Oh yeah, it's Brett.
AEW.
EW.
What up, Brett? So yeah, it just yeah, you guys threw me off. I didn't know that, bro. But yeah, they should have fouled them, man. They were only down by 6, and I remember back in the days, those of you who are old school NBA fans, that they would start fouling with a minute or maybe even 2 minutes left, and games would change. You'd be down by 10 and somehow still lose the game because they would leave the game up to the free throws, and you got to make those free throws in. And sometimes 9 times out of 10, you didn't make those, and then you had your Reggie Miller coming down, hitting 3-pointers, and then you lose. But these guys were just coming down there hugging, like not even doing anything, and it's just like they gave up. They probably got manhandled, and they just straight up knew that they were going to lose.
Chris Paul, I'm telling you, he's going to retire in the locker room. Look, they already announced it. Look, he's going to retire in the locker room.
You think so? You think he doesn't take away the shine from that? He doesn't do that. That would be douchey of him.
Oh, man. He's going to the Knicks, I heard reports.
They always get the washed-up players towards the end of their contract. Tracy McGrady.
That's true. We got McGrady. We got Chauncey Billups.
Yep. Grant Hill.
Grant Hill.
Way too many.
Oh, all right. So we're talking about NXT, right?
Hi, Brett. No, you missed the NXT stream. This is the basketball stream.
AEW.
I'm here to talk about NXT. That's the whole reason I'm here.
Yeah, we are. This is NXT, and they created some new wrestlers. Giannis is your next up-and-coming guy to look at.
Mind you, I live in Milwaukee. I trust me, everyone
Oh, so
here,
you should be happy. You should be happy the Bucks won.
I don't care.
Way to bury your team.
Yo, is it that crazy though that these?
I don't care. I don't watch football. I was born and raised in Green Bay for 18 years. For 18 years, I heard my family, my friends, and everyone's like, "Hey, if you don't like football, oh well, you suck." And I'm like, "But I don't. This why is this happening? Why am I watching commercials every 2 to 5 minutes? All of the." No, I'm not here to watch commercials. If I want to watch football, I'm here to watch American football. But apparently, I'm here to watch commercials. And I'm like, oh, we fight the Bears. We're fighting the Bears because they live in Chicago. Apparently, there's a Chicago team of the Bucks that everyone hates. I don't know. Although the only time I have watched the first time I ever watched the NBA was on a Wednesday. It was when AEW went on right after an NBA game, and surprisingly it was a Bucks game.
Of course. Because AEW was like, it's going to be after the game. When? We don't know. And that was when it went into overtime and whatever. Was this last year?
I think so. I can't remember. I think so. Yeah. But yeah, that was the only time I watched an NBA game. It was fun. I'm not going to go ahead and say that it wasn't. It was fun. I actually got really into it. But I didn't go watch another Bucks game after. I was just like, okay, whatever. So, but yeah. So, are we here to talk about Karrion Kross and how he got jobbed out on Raw?
Yeah, man, he did, man, because he was dribbling.
That was dumb.
Up with Chris Paul, and they didn't even foul him.
Who's Chris? Are we talking about the actor Chris Paul?
No.
Is there an actor? I don't. Okay.
But in Milwaukee, though, is it really that big though? Outside, they're saying there's more people outside of the arena than are actually inside of the arena.
I mean, I don't live. I do not live over in that area. I'm actually on the other side of town. But apparently, they at the Pfizer Forum, they shut off tons of roads, pretty much outside of their arena. They make space for 65,000 people.
Yeah, that's what they said on TV.
Which is the
which is pretty much bigger than the population of West Dallas, which is like a well-known suburb here in the Milwaukee area. So it's freaking huge. I'm not over on the east side. I don't care about going over to the east side.
Do you think there's going to be riots? Is Milwaukee like that? Like, will there be cars flipped over by three?
No. I honestly don't think so. I mean, I could joke and be like, oh yeah, if we lost, man, the horrible things would happen. But no,
like when Keith Lee lost last night, where there people like flipping cars over in Milwaukee.
The only here's the thing. I know this is basketball, but I need to get this like off my chest because this has been bothering me. And all four of us were here talking about Raw. I gotta get this off my chest.
Yeah.
I was wrong about Raw. I went ahead and looked back at it. That was a horrible episode of Raw.
What? No.
Yes. Yes. It what? No. Let me explain.
Right, take over.
You had a great opening and a great final. Like the match between Charlotte and Rhea was fine. I hated the finish, but then Nikki cashing in was totally fine. But those are the two good segments. How many rematches did we get? We got Viking Raiders versus Omos and AJ again. We got Elias
and Sheamus
again. We got Elias versus Jackson Riker again.
Rhea Charlotte
again. Like, it's repetitive. And the thing
it was good though.
The thing is that the John Cena moments and like the thing is that it was such a newsworthy episode that I let that the hype of that kind of got to me because literally I finished watching the episode. I got onto Rangers of Wrestling and go subscribe to that. But I got onto Rangers of Wrestling and I was still high off of
look at Shadori's comment. It says the great bread has arrived.
Haha, yes.
Your only fan. Where's Michael and CR21? I gotta get my posse up on here. Oh, yeah.
But no, like it was no. That was because critically looking at it, especially Karrion Kross's match with Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy has been losing consistently, nonstop on main roster and main event. He literally the night before, the week before, the last episode of main event, he lost to Veer in 2 minutes. Jeff Hardy beats Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross comes out without his smoke, without his wife Scarlett, without all the smoke and mirrors. No, that's his character. That's part of his character.
Yeah, come on, Swerve.
Like,
if he's good, then let's see. He'll step his game up. Let's see. Let's see if he's all BS.
It doesn't matter though. The thing is that mind you, he's the top guy in NXT. He comes out to fight Jeff Hardy and jobs out to him.
Nah, he didn't.
He didn't job out to him.
Yes, he did. He got no
Jeff Hardy's the main eventer. He's the main eventer. Jeff Hardy.
He clotheslined him and everything.
Hardy's a main eventer though.
How did Jeff Hardy beat him though?
Jeff Hardy
no more worth his bag. That automatically makes Jeff Hardy a main eventer.
Why? Because like Jeff Hardy, they got his old theme back. I mean, mind you, that was
a big deal, bro. Don't hate.
I know that. Mind you, I grew up with Jeff Hardy. When he came out to No More Words, I was like, yeah.
But Jeff Hardy cheated to win.
Yeah, which is dumb. No, like
so technically he didn't lose, and you know that's gonna get him even angry. He's gonna come back and he's gonna probably kill Jeff Hardy next week because you know they love repeat matches, right?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though. The thing is that this was in like this was pretty much a message to NXT. Pretty much like that was what.
How was this a message to NXT?
What?
It's a message to keep his ego in check, I believe. Keith Lee's ego.
No.
So I know what you're gonna say. How is this a message to NXT?
How is it a message to NXT? They took their top guy and had him job out to Jeff Hardy on the main roster. Karrion Kross, I can't think of a worse main roster call-up.
So you're saying that everybody NXT doesn't get pushed, and meanwhile the whole is that it?
Keith Lee comes up. Keith Lee fights Randy Orton, beats him one time at Backlash, and nothing happens. The Ascension comes up, one promo kills them. Who else? The entire Welcome to WWE, EC3, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, all of these guys. The reason
what about Friday Night SmackDown and the Money in Bank qualifier match? Every single guy in there was a former NXT champion.
I'm talking about, well, yeah, from like 5 to 10 years ago.
Well, it takes a while to grow up to get big. You just can't have Keith Lee come out beating everybody.
So then why should I watch NXT then? Why should I even care about NXT? I shouldn't, because the thing is, like this, like my buddy Jeremiah.
It's developmental.
No. Yeah, great. You know what it's developmental for? AEW. That's what it's for.
WWE's developmental for AEW as of late, it seems like, as in a whole.
The thing is, well, all the guys from NXT, like pretty much Aleister Black, who is now Malachi Black.
Yeah.
You have Andrade. Like all these guys, their greatest runs were in NXT. When they came up to the main roster, dead. Completely dead. Like,
yeah, it sucks. Yeah.
So what? Then why the hell should I be watching NXT? Because apparently it doesn't matter. You have your top guy lose. So I mean, it's frustrating. No, that I had to looking back at it more critically. That was a great open with John Cena, great ending with Nikki Cross, but everything in the middle.
But you know what I think it is? It's their highs and lows. Like how they said back in the days, they would put like a Divas match before a world title match, so you could have that calm before the storm. And
the Divas match back in the day was a piss break. Those matches didn't matter.
So these were like they knew that they're already going to have a stack card with all these people returning, so they were just going to be like, here's Cena, let's give him a repeat. Here's Keith Lee and Bobby Lashley and Goldberg, let's give him a repeat. Here's Karrion Kross, let's give him a dead match. Oh, we're going to get a cash in later on, let's give him another repeat. And it was like up and down, so you could pop for the big moments.
No. So. Oh yeah. Well, the thing is that the crowd for WWE, they don't like. Yeah. I'm kind of realizing that like WWE is a content creator. They don't make wrestling. They just have to do wrestling because that's what they've been for the past like 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
That's because they can't change it. If Vince could, he would. But
Sierra just leave his own stream.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I showed up and I just took over his shit. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's okay.
Somebody sent you a link to his page.
I feel so bad now. I wanted to crack the joke of just NXT because I didn't watch basketball. It's awesome, great. I'm happy the Bucks won. Yay! And apparently they're in like only 6% of like. They took a 2-0 lead. There's only like 6% of basketball teams ever who have done this win. Oh, so okay. Wow. Did everyone bail? I'm sorry. I pushed everyone away.
They're coming back.
My bad. I don't know what happened.
Right.
I think you took me out.
I'm sorry. The Brotherhood of Geeks has just taken over your stream.
I can still see the top of your head, Show.
But no, I had to go ahead and put my 2 cents out there that
you know it does though. Like you're not the only one that said that last night's show sucked. It's good compared to what they've been giving us, but for them to have all of that and then they didn't even break 2 million, woo! Oh man, that is crazy. But I think next week we'll see a lot about who's watching because people will know John Cena's back. This happened. If they don't get 2 million next week, then then there's something to be worried about.
Well, again, newsworthy doesn't actually mean good, and that was kind of one of the things.
Talk about Aaron Solo versus Dustin Rhodes on AEW Dark.
What?
That was actually probably a more fun match. I think I saw it. Yeah, so it was a fun match.
Or the Bunny versus Big Swole on AEW Dark tonight. There you go.
Oh, talk about a botch fest in that one. Did anybody die?
But here's the thing: like watching Dark and Dark Elevation, I go in knowing that like, okay, it's going to be an AEW guy versus an indie guy, and the guy who goes over is the AEW guy. And on Elevation, they do have like, oh, you're going to have Jungle Boy versus Jack Evans, and then you kind of have that, oh, who's going to win kind of thing. But like on Raw is supposed to be the flagship show, and it's trash. It's God, it's frustrating. God, I want to enjoy Raw. I want to, because I remember growing up. I remember when DX was feuding with the McMahons, and I remember the invasion of DX, and I remember like Stone Cold and all of that. But WWE doesn't know how to make stars. They don't, and it's frustrating. So it's frustrating that you just kill your own brand of NXT. Like, why should I care? That's the most frustrating thing. WWE, like, if they are self-sabotaging themselves, they should be wanting to promote NXT and pushing it. And also, like, and then NXT goes, oh, like when NXT in 2019 during Survivor Series, that was really fun because everyone was showing up. But now, if we look back on it, the only reason they did that is because AEW existed. We need to get their audience before they do, and the AEW audience either watched both or only watched AEW. AEW is continuing its climb. AEW, their New York show, the AEW Dynamite Grand Slam, they've had to make more seats for that show, where the Madison Square Garden show is not selling well. And apparently there was a show in Atlanta, I think it was, that wasn't even
they had to
hit
cancel
2,000. They had to cancel it because they weren't able to get enough people to buy it. So WWE has a problem. It's a big problem. And the problem is their booking. But they're
sorry to interrupt you. I remember a couple years ago when the last pay-per-view they had in Vegas, which was I think Money in the Bank, they sent me an email with a buy one get one free offer for tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep going.
Because WWE would rather have more butts in, like, they don't. Again, they're a multi-billion-dollar company.
Do you think Rampage is going to do well?
I don't know. I don't think it would hit as high as Dynamite. I could see it hitting the numbers that they were when it was on Friday when NBA they got pushed out because of the NBA. I could see them hitting that like similar number, realistically, but
they're going to be on TNT Rampage, right?
Yeah, currently, until the first episode of Rampage is going to be on the August 14th, and I believe Rampage is going to be on TNT until the end of the year, and then that's when everything switches to TBS. Or I think the premiere is going to be on TNT, and then they move Rampage to TBS.
Yeah,
and like it's one of those things. I'm not entirely sure, and I have to look deeper into it, but no, it's absolutely. Rampage, like AEW it's one, the new shiny thing, and two, the people who watch AEW are rewarded for watching it, but also if you watch their other content, Being the Elite, Dark Elevation, AEW Dark, Sammy's Vlog. Now, mind you, like they promote Being the Elite, and some of the storylines do actually like bleed into the show, only to kind of give you background on the characters, which is great. I mean, the best part about it is that AEW rewards you for really with Dark and Dark Elevation, AEW rewards you for if you watch those shows on YouTube, you can then go, oh yeah, like that's the reason. And those episodes are built to add more to their win-loss record.
Yeah.
The win-loss record is what matters. So, yes, you're going to have Jungle Boy beat a bunch of indie guys, but it's also a showcase for the indie guys.
Yeah.
It's not just, like, really the only, like, on Dark Elevation, I think the only, like, complete squash match was the opening for Lance Archer.
Yeah.
Which is great. That's supposed to put over his character right now. So there's a reason for that.
I'm glad you
WWE
brought up that all these matches also boost up their records, because I've seen so many people online talking about how did this guy get in the main event? How did this guy do this, that, and the third? And it's just like, if you fought, like, not, I don't expect everybody to follow every single show, but if you do follow Dark Elevation and all, you know that they've boosted up their records by defeating these up and coming guys.
But I do believe one of the things that AEW does need to do, and they actually did it a bit better this past episode. I believe it was this past episode of Dynamite.
Yeah.
Where it was Orange, the best friend's protege. I can't remember his name.
Orange Cassidy?
Yeah, it was
Utah.
Yeah. I can't remember, but it was a match between him and Sammy Guevara.
Yeah,
it was between him and Sammy Guevara, and like it was a exhibition match. Sammy, of course, got the win, but it was a great match, and it showed him off. But when he was coming out to the ring with the best friends, they showed him getting wins on Dark Elevation and on Dark. Like that was like
that's something they've never done before.
And I like, but that's something that I applaud AEW for, is that when we go, this sucks, or we want different, the women's division when it first started, which the women's division is much better than it first started. Mind you, it's just that the when AEW first started, WWE just swooped up all the big stars. So AEW kind of had to build from the ground up, and that's fine. Now you got your superstars. You got Nyla Rose. You got Sheeta. You got Riho. You got Yuka Sakazaki. You got Britt Baker. You got Big Swole.
Dr. Britt Baker.
Yuka Sakazaki's Disco Inferno's best wrestler too.
So like you have.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. You're fine.
Are you gonna be able to come on the stream tomorrow, or you don't know yet?
I'm going to try to. But yes, I do plan on it.
I might do a review tomorrow, if not Friday. I would love for you to come on my channel and just kill it and toss it up as well. So if you get an opportunity, I don't know, tomorrow, Wednesday, it might suck because I sort of do agree with the same points you do on AEW, but I'm sure we'll find something to bounce off of each other. But Yeah, definitely. I'm sorry for interrupting you too. That's
no, you're good. You're fine. You're fine.
Going back and forth.
I mean, mind you, I could probably talk I could just continuously talk nonstop. So it's okay for you interrupting.
So Sports Show would definitely love to have you on this show. But I know sometimes tomorrow after Dynamite is a little tricky for you.
Yeah, it is.
You can come. It'd be great.
Clip that. But what time is it where you're at right now? It's 12:30 where I'm at.
It's 11. It's 11:30 where I'm at. In Milwaukee. So
and until it's 10:30, right?
9:31.
Dang. Oh, lucky. Sorry.
You live in New York, don't you? You have that New York accent. It sounds
It used to be a lot worse. I took communications class to slow it down. They told me I have to use my hands and speak slower, but then that was 4 years ago, and that was a 1 month class, so that won't help.
4 years ago, 1 month class.
Yeah, go up there. I did a speech on why the baseball should bring back steroids. Yeah.
What?
I think I killed it. Yeah, because a quick one. I know it's sports, right? It's baseball. In '98 and everything, baseball was off the hook, man. You had everybody watching it. It was the highest rated sports on radio. You had Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds, and my key killing point was Florida Marlins. I showed them. They were like in first place. Showed their stadium practically empty during the steroid era, the seasons. Florida Marlins were not even in like the playoffs, packed because people wanted to see home runs, and there were other points here and there, and better points where I couldn't make with steroids where they're not as bad as they once were, and they actually help in certain areas. It's just that back then, kids in high school, unfortunately, were taking it as well, and it's stuff that you could get from GNC that it makes your head bigger, but in the long term, it also makes your heart bigger. So you wind up getting a heart attack and dying. But now it's a lot safer. So
the only baseball player I know that took steroids was Jose Canseco.
Oh, he was an OG when it comes to that. If you see his before and after pictures.
He's the only baseball player that I know.
I just want to let you guys. I just want to let you know. I just saw a video, or it's only a few seconds of just the absolute crowd in here in Milwaukee over on
Right?
the
I'm
east
telling
side.
you.
Holy crap! Yeah.
Be safe.
No, well, mind you, I'm not over there, and I'm okay. Because I watch wrestling. Because maybe
God,
for
imagine
good, for better.
you were over there.
Oh yeah, I don't. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm fine. Mind you, I would
go down there. I'll film it live and upload it to your channel and just do get some views.
Do you want to share the footage with us, like live?
He's too far.
It's on my phone, so I have no idea how to. But
oh, never mind.
Like
then.
I'm not there. So
that would have been cool. It would have been live footage of the Milwaukee crowd.
Mind you, as I said, if it was a wrestling show, I wouldn't even be here.
He'd be over there.
I am so looking forward to seeing AEW at the Panther. I believe it's the Panther Arena here in the Milwaukee area. I cannot wait for that show. And that show.
Let us know where you're gonna be at, so we could look for you on TV, or if you want to share with us some footage, we could definitely live stream it. And
don't run in the ring, Brett. Don't run in the ring.
Well, here's the thing: the Milwaukee show has already been pretty much sold. That was supposed to be a show on April 1st last year, but because of the pandemic, it didn't happen. So all the people who bought their tickets from that time, their tickets are valid for the Milwaukee show.
So you didn't buy your tickets?
No, because it was one of those things where I'm like, oh, well, it was sold out. It was actually sold out. So I think they opened up seats and everything for that. So I got to look more into that. But I want to go to the Milwaukee show the week before All Out. I'm going to the Go Home show at the Now Arena on Dynamite. I'm going to All Out, and I believe I'm going to Rampage also that week.
Nice.
So yeah.
Hey Brett, would you be, because we do the live streams and stuff. Would you if Swerve Show were to stream and stuff? Would you hook show?
Let me use you for content. That's what she's saying.
I already know this. She's already asked me this multiple times. I already know this.
Let me use you for content, Brett.
I'll get maybe that's why I got that video taken down because of
CR.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Bro, I was just showing a hot dog saying I want.
We own that hot dog.
All right, well then if CR's gonna go ahead and kill the stream, I'm gonna leave before I get demonetized.
No.
How do you feel about steroids in wrestling? You think they should bring them back?
No, not at all. No.
All right, we should talk about that. That'll be a good topic. That's going to be the title of my show. Bring steroids back to the WWE.
You're freaking terrible, dude.
Make steroids great again.
Swerve is in love with B12.
There's
Chidori is good protein, bro. It's good.
Hey,
there's a lot of
good points.
Exactly.
Of course, Datilla.
Datilla will agree with anything the Swerve Show says.
That's not true. I disagree with him at times.
My dog.
Maybe twice, max.
There's pictures of Braun Strowman with a freaking B12 needle in his bathroom, and he's before and after picture, and he gets injured. Come on now. How can you not agree with that? You would get thrown in court and get demolished by the law.
Braun Strowman said it was something different, pal.
No, he said it was straight up B12.
Nah, he said it was.
Wow.
It was medicine.
Flintstone vitamins?
Something.
Apparently, Swerve Watch gets all of his legitimate news, quote unquote legitimate news, from Wrestling News Now. It's a terrible channel.
Oh, hell no. I got a legit source. I got at least 18 news stories that came out before Wrestling Inc.,
That's true.
WrestleZone, everything. Thank you.
He has RLW.com wrestling news.
He reported that Taya Valkyrie had signed with NXT long before she debuted.
And there have been other things. Charlotte not showing up. Everybody thought Charlotte was going to be there. Keith Lee going to be out. I'm trying to think. There was a litany of them. I have them listed. I sent them to somebody else. But in the next storyline that I have, not storyline. Ember Moon is going to be out. She's gone. She's fired basically.
What?
And Yeah, I forgot
Still
the
in the
other
active
one.
roster.
I want to see.
She just had a
this
match on
happen.
NXT, bro.
I really want to see.
She's gonna be fired. Watch.
He said by the end of August. By the end of
Yep.
August, he said.
Who did she fight tonight?
Oh,
No, like I mean
Yeah.
last week.
last week against Dakota Kai.
Who won that match?
Dakota Kai.
Okay, so there goes her. There goes
Oh,
her
yeah.
demolished.
He wins the
So
match.
you lose to
then-
Dakota Kai, let's say you're done.
Dakota Kai. Who's Dakota Kai? Sheesh. How long has she been in NXT? She's almost been there with Aaliyah.
Okay.
been there since,
The
like,
only
20
the only news story Squirtle got wrong was John Cena showing up at WrestleMania. That's like the only one he got wrong.
rw.com/.
Well, he did show up.
Oh,
Not
here's
at WrestleMania.
Fightful. Braun
Yeah.
Strowman explains syringe in his thing was by B12 shots, and this is from your boy Sean Ross Sapp there. So
Your
I
ugly
know
twin
you.
brother.
Screen? Wait,
I
I
know
didn't
you
see
like
that.
Dory likes to throw Fightful at my face.
Man, you really don't like Sean. Jesus
That's
Christ.
his ugly twin brother.
If they're
I-
how is
I don't
one
care about it.
ugly and the other's not? If they're twins,
Those are fake sources. Fake sources,
That's what
guys.
Swerve says. That's
Damn, Shadori.
Damn.
That is true though.
They could be fraternal twins, okay? They don't. Not all twins are identical.
You have to go to Demon Diva Wrestling News. That's an official source.
Right. Okay.
It's more official, trust me.
Brett's
Or
probably
it's-
all confused and stuff.
Or
It's good work rate.
Who's
Good
from
work
the guy who says WWE. Braun Strowman was caught eating chicken nuggets.
in the WWE. 10 wrestlers
still there?
I
caught
like that.
Oh,
eating.
What's his name? Wrestling Now. He'll be
I
like
hate
Braun
that channel.
Strowman
10
creating.
wrestlers that were caught eating on WWE television.
No, you're doing it wrong.
That's
Don't
where it's his. That's where Swerve gets his sources from.
He actually made a video on that. That's crazy.
Keith Lee bringing back the new D-Generation X. Like what?
terrible.
What?
It's
And then he
terrible.
said something like
Don't-
Alexa's missing or
he's-
something.
Don't.
If
Wrestling
that's
news
how
now is
Swerve-
terrible. Terrible.
Ruby Riott has been released because she looks like Rhea Ripley.
Braun Strowman, new leader of Dark Order.
It's all
And he gets like
terrible, and I hate
1,000 clicks, and it's just like Jesus Christ. I'm about to just make a channel with that and be like, Stone Cold showed up at NXT tonight.
You can use
terrible.
for
It's
news
terrible, and I hate it. It's,
I'll expose you at 100K Swerve if you do that.
I think I'm gonna do that with my burner account.
Oh, God.
well,
terrible.
In the corner store? Do it in there.
All right. Sweet. All right. Well, I have thrown this entire stuff into wrestling, even though this is completely about NBA and basketball.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
I
Yeah.
showed up because NXT was on today. I
I
want to
don't
know
know
what
if
you guys
that's
thought. Oh, wait. There was
I didn't watch
basketball today.
NXT. I didn't watch NXT, but you can ask Swerve, Shadori, and CR. They watched it. They did a whole stream on
Zavala,
it.
you should fix that. You should just watch it for fun. Don't have to
NXT
cover
starts
it.
tonight.
I'm gonna
I
watch it
thank
next
Chidori
week
because
for
he was the
fun.
only one watching it. I was just watching the game.
As I said, I'm
I'll watch
glad
it
the Bucks
next
won. Yay us. Yay Bucks. That's the Young Bucks, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
On that note, guys,
On that note,
basketball
the
party.
Young Bucks.
But jokes aside, I just wanted to go ahead and I needed to go ahead and put the record straight that Raw was trash yesterday.
You don't have to get off though if you don't want to.
I actually have to take care of some other things though, so that's why I wanted to quickly get on, crack jokes about wrestling, and just put the record straight about Raw because Raw was bad yesterday.
Fighter Fest wasn't even talked about this whole entire week. Impact Wrestling was better than Fighter Fest.
Whoa.
Oh,
Are you gonna take that, Brett?
Okay.
Are you guys? We did not agree with this afterwards too. Everybody forgot
Yeah.
about Fighter Fest night one.
Well,
Yeah,
but
we
because okay, the thing is that like, but I can't go ahead and deny you that because I'm like, yeah, I love Slammiversary and that was great because we got, well, I believe it was 3 or 4 debuts. We had a fantastic main event. The card, top to bottom, was great. Fighter Fest was a great episode of AEW.
RW said Jay White was a bigger debut than John Cena.
Yep.
But if nobody's there to see it, does it count? Like if a tree
And
falls.
who is Jay
I
White?
guess.
I swear to Christ, I swear. I'm
Yeah.
I don't even know who
I
Jay
am
White
glad.
is
I am
Saturday.
glad that Jay White showed up on Slammiversary, not on AEW. Impact needs to get something, and I'm glad that it was.
Yeah, that
on-
is true.
on
That's the biggest thing they're
Impact.
gonna get.
Considering all of their big guys don't even have an impact their own impact title yet. Moose got squashed. Who else got low? Sammy
Moose is just
Callahan.
losing the cruiserweights. That's sad.
But all right. But anyway, I got to heads off. But I wanted to go ahead and come on, talk about like just crack jokes and about wrestling and put the record
Definitely.
straight.
Fighter Fest Night 2 is definitely gonna suck, man. That card is horrible. So we'll talk about that.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I know you just said that to piss me off. I know you said that just to piss me off. Good job, a-hole. Good job.
And Eva Marie's still better than Britt Baker. I wasn't
I
playing around last night.
Okay. All right, you
bigger
marks.
debut than
All right, you marks. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. But yay. I'm sorry I invaded your stream because it was all NBA based, and I went ahead and took it over. And yeah, also before I leave, go. My channel is the Brotherhood of Geeks, youtube.com/Brotherhood of Geeks. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I talk about video games, TV shows, movies.
He sucks.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. Anyway, youtube.com/Brotherhood of Geeks, where we cover pretty much everything considering geek and nerd culture. And I sometimes talk about wrestling there. And then you go to Twitter at DualShocked, BOGDUALSHOCKD BOG on Twitter, and then twitch.tv/Brotherhood of Geeks when I stream and me and my team. So yes, I just wanted to get that out there and everything. All right, then you guys have fun. I'm glad the Bucks won. Yay, Bucks! Super good party.
Later,
Peace out, bro.
Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Elite.
Oh God, no. No.
So how about them Bucks?
Yeah, them Bucks.
Them
Young Bucks, them young Bucks.
Them
Super
young
free
Bucks.
throw party.
Chidori, take over. What were your thoughts on this game? Biggest Bucks fan on the planet.
Yeah, and basketball.
Someone won, right? Someone won there.
Yeah, someone won. The Young Bucks won. They
So how does it
interfered.
feel that you got to meet you got to meet your hero, Shidori?
Yeah, your idol.
Got to ask for an autograph.
They were getting a little nervous, man.
I forgot to talk. Goosebumps.
Oh man. So Dattila, we already heard Dattila's thoughts on basketball. We're still
She's
at
a
half.
Lakers fan, everybody.
No.
What are your thoughts on Kobe Bryant?
Where's Ivan? Where's Ivan when you need him?
Is it true that you have your helicopter license?
I do not have a helicopter license.
Oh well, that's why. That's what happened.
Oh,
Jeez.
come on. Don't go that far, bro.
Oh my god.
Bucket Studios canceled.
You're trying to get me canceled, bro. I've only been here for like 3 weeks.
Bro, you got to delete. You got to delete the stream.
I at least want to hit a month before I get canceled, bro.
You want to hit a month before you get canceled?
Yeah.
You don't want to rant squad this show.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Oh,
Until you
man.
want to hit a mountain
What?
with the helicopter.
Jesus Christ.
Nobody. I'm just messing around. The mountain helicopter hit. Anyways, we're not talking about what you guys are
Swerving
thinking.
off topic.
This is canceled.
No, it's
So if
not.
I get canceled, guys, let you know. If you see me missing, if I retire, it's because of that.
Well, I am tapping out, man. This was a fun stream.
He
Yeah.
canceled you, and now he needs to go.
Oh, I thought you were going live swerve.
I'm talking about what? I'm talking about at 1 a.m. right now.
On the corner store. Hey, everybody.
I swear to
you
God,
not-
I should go on that and just put
sorry.
random keywords on there like soccer, dildo.
What?
I don't know.
What?
We're going to do Amigo.
I agree.
Matt- No, I am. I got to get up early as F tomorrow. So
Same.
Okay.
Same here.
Gotta
Bye,
be.
glad you see
Social.
our 20-1 fun stream.
Later, sir. Thanks for
Rory,
having me.
later, brother. Later,
Bye.
Datilla.
Bye. See you tomorrow. It's just us now.
Oh snap! I forgot we were on.
You forgot we were on.
Well, there goes Swerve, everybody. Check him out.
If he was the one who made the helicopter comments.
Oh yeah. Hopefully, I don't get canceled, of course.
No one here was affiliated with those comments. Maybe ROW. She says she agrees.
Grab the
Oh
head
my
of the productions here, guys. You guys don't understand how rare it is now to have the head of the predictions here. He
Yeah.
wanted that Goldberg money.
I'm on a 2-match per year contract.
2 stream per week contract, right, Chidori?
Yep.
Back to back to back.
And unless I win the championship, I'm gonna be gone.
They're gonna be the CR YouTube champion.
I'm gonna CM Punk this, leave with the title.
As soon as it's hit midnight. Well, for the Tilla, it's only like 8 p.m., so she's fine.
Even through the darkest day.
CM Punk. CM Punk returning tomorrow, guys. Latest source, I promise.
You've been saying that for like the longest time.
I promise this time. I promise.
Yeah, same sources as Swerve. So you need to agree now to tell her.
Yeah, the Tilla.
Swerve. We talked about
I
wrestling.
said the Tilla be disagreeing with us, and then all of a sudden Source says the same thing, and then she agrees. I'm just
No.
saying. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. It's been times, Tilla. It's been
Thanks.
time.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't know if you're just doing it to play around with me and Chidori, but you know what I mean.
I don't know. Am I? I don't know. Maybe a little heel turn.
No, it's real news, Swerve. I promise you.
He has the same
he call
sources
you
as
out?
you. He has the same sources as you, Swerve. It's real.
How much longer are you gonna stream, CR?
Like 3 more hours. No, I'm kidding.
3 more hours. Yo, I can't be up for 3 more hours.
I'm just gonna wait to that 1 hour mark.
Oh, how much longer to the 1 hour mark?
Like 3 minutes.
Fake.
This is the NBA All Elite review, guys. Come on. First time ever.
You're gonna try to get bread on your NXT stream, CR.
Oh yeah. Well, at least the trolls don't know that we're live over here.
You got 3 more minutes. 3
more minutes.
3
Oh.
more minutes. Who's back?
Swerve.
Whoa. Who called my name in vain? We got 2 minutes left. He said that Attila agrees with everything I say. That is fake news.
That is real
That
news.
is fake news.
Chidori. Yeah, it was Chidori.
But how can you dispute it? Then you agree with everything that CR says because of the B12 thing.
What? CR agrees with what I say. Don't you?
But we agree. We agree because if you guys do feel like that, though, I'm not angry or anything. It's because we've worked together a lot behind the scenes instead of us just being on here. So when you're with somebody for a hot minute, you sort of almost get the same opinions by accident. So like if she agrees with me, it might be even by accident, and if I agree with her, it might be by accident. But that's just how it is, though. That's just how it is. But
Sorsho and I work together behind the scenes so much that sometimes I even catch myself saying this, that, and the third, like just even outside of the stream. I'm like, what?
And then sometimes I catch myself saying this is Power Rangers review, and I'm like, oh fuck no.
Yeah.
Did you even talk about the Power Rangers on Raw, Attila?
I did mention it when the New Day was wearing the Power Ranger attire.
Boy, didn't I say she would be the first one? Talk about it live.
Yeah.
We got 20 seconds left. Oh, no.
Yeah, 20 seconds. 40 seconds, I mean.
Yo, these guys. We were talking. I bet you they are so bad with views on their channels or whatever. It's just stagnant. that they're trying to grab us over there to beef with them so they could get the views.
Yeah,
So,
because they were gone for a while.
yep.
Out of nowhere, they just randomly popped up.
So it's just something that somebody sent me a DM. I was like, yeah, that does make sense. They have dead channels, so they want us to go over there and fight again, and then for what?
Oh, we hit the 1 hour mark, CR.
What?
I will
Yeah.
more than get it. Oh, thank you everybody that helped on.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you to watch.
Yeah.
And anybody get anything to promote?
Yeah, I got Swerves of Brotherhood on Twitter. I got
That is
Swerve Show.
www at
WW got my MySpace out there. I got AOL, the Swerve Show. We got the Instagram. We got the IG. We got the YouTube. If you go Google www.theswerveshow.com/mixtape/all wrestling talk soup, go /down, scroll down to the bottom, click on the third link on the right side on the red button underneath the number 19 on the green side. Click that. I'll be up on there. We talk about old school video games. We have new pictures of Princess from Super Mario Brothers, and we just get in it. And so, yeah, that's what I want to say. Thank you.
All right, I got my YouTube channel, Chidori Knows. That is CHIDORIKNOWS.
Is that a capital C in the beginning?
Oh yes, sorry.
Thank you.
Don't forget the capital spot.
And then we
You
got
have
my
a capital C and a capital K.
How about your Twitter, Chidori?
my Twitter. I think that is Chidori Dripping Nose. So that is capital CHIDORIPPIN space capital KNOWS. Then we got my other channel with the boys.
God dang.
Wait.
Look, you're making CR go overtime.
I don't care, bro.
Chidori does theme songs. That is capital CHIDORI. Okay, I'm done.
Might as well
What
shout
about
out the
Chidori
burner numbers.
Decent Nose or
And then
something like that?
another
We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great
Sure.
night.
Burn our account.
Anything?
All right.
And to tell you got something?
We'll probably review AEW Dynamite with Swerve Show
What channel? What channel?
on the
what
Swerve
channel?
Show.
How do you spell that?
How do you spell it? I don't know how to spell it, huh?
You know how to spell Swerve Show?
Come on, dude.
SWERVE.
Capital?
All right,
Capital-
how guys?
Okay, bye. You serious?
Capital?
Capital SWERVE, capital SHOW.
All right.
There you go. Well, that is it, everybody.
Oh, wait,
Peace
I
out.
got
Oh, go.
That is I agree. That is IAGREEEEE. SWERE. All right, that is it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Check them all out, man. Check out Just Claps and everything like that. All right, peace out, everybody. Peace.
Bow.